Have you been seeing a lot of repeating numbers lately? This isn't a coincidence. These number sequences are referred to as synchronicities. And these numbers, sometimes called angel numbers, are signs of alignment. Alignment with certain kinds of energy. You could think of this as the universe, your higher self, whatever divine forces you uniquely connect with. This is how those forces communicate information to you in real time. You could consider these signs from the universe. But sometimes it can be confusing because we receive these signs, these number sequences, but we aren't quite sure what they mean. So sometimes we are guided to a different kind of sign or information. And this guidance actually leads us into the interpretation of these number sequences. I don't believe there are any coincidences in this universe. So if you found this video, your intuition, your higher self, may have been guiding you to this video, to this information, because one of these numbers I'm going to share perhaps is a number you've been seeing a lot recently. And maybe something in my interpretation of the meaning of these number sequences will resonate deeply within your soul, and you will know it was intended for you. But first, let me introduce myself. My name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and the law of attraction. If you can hear my smile through my voice, it's because right as I was looking up while saying that, I saw the recording hit 222. Just the universe telling us that we are right on track here by actually giving us a number synchronicity, an angel number, right in the middle of this recording session we're sharing together. I also want to share with all of you that in addition to creating these podcasts, I am also a subliminals creator. For those of you who don't know, subliminals are guided meditation affirmation tracks that contain powerful binaural beat frequencies and calming meditation sounds. This may seem like an ordinary meditation track to you, even while you're listening. But the key thing about subliminals and what makes them so incredibly powerful is that within these meditation sounds are embedded affirmations, spoken affirmations, played in such a way that they are incomprehensible to your conscious mind. And because the conscious mind is the gatekeeper to the subconscious mind, these affirmations are capable of making deep, lasting impressions on your subconscious, which you might be wondering, why does that matter? Why does the subconscious really matter that much? Research has shown that the subconscious mind is thousands of times more powerful than the conscious mind. And in fact, I've seen this in my own life because I tried meditating for years without seeing any results until I started listening to subliminals. And within just a few weeks of listening, my life, my confidence, my mood, and the things that were manifesting in my life began to radically change. This is why I became so passionate about subliminals and started creating them myself. So as you can see on the screen, I've created subliminals for physical body changes, for mood shifts like happiness and confidence. Even for twin flames, I have an entire section of subliminals dedicated specifically to twin flames. I would most highly recommend my 7-chakra twin flame clearing subliminal. More information on how you can start accessing and using this subliminal to transform your energy and your mind will be in the description box under this video. So let's talk about angel numbers, about number synchronicities. Have you ever heard that if you are thinking or experiencing something, it's very likely that many others are experiencing this as well? This is because we are all connected through one gigantic web of human consciousness. In a sense, we are all speaking to one another energetically, even if we are complete strangers in the physical world. That means you and I, wherever you are listening to this, are actually energetically connecting. And even if this is your first time listening to my podcast, we've probably been deeply energetically connecting for a while. That may have even been what brought us together through this YouTube video, through this virtual platform. Because we always meet the right people and the right information at the right time. I'm sharing all of this because the number sequences I'm going to share with you are actually very personal to me. These are number sequences I have been seeing a lot. So consider this like a test for our connected planetary consciousness. Have you also been seeing any of these specific number sequences recently? Because I find that often when I'm feeling or thinking or experiencing something, many others are as well. Which is why if you've listened to some of my videos in the past, you may sometimes feel as though you've stumbled on a video that really deeply connects with you and feels like it's speaking right to you. This isn't magic, it's just the energetic nature of our universe. It's because we can all intuitively pick up on and sense one another's thoughts and experiences, even at great distances and even as strangers. So let me know in the comments, have you experienced or seen any of these numbers like I've been seeing lately? The first number I want to explain my interpretation of is 333. And quickly, I want to note here that keep in mind, only your own soul's intuition can speak to you about the meaning of these numbers. I'm here acting as a kind of medium, meaning a go-between, between your own higher self and the divine forces and you. I may be a kind of messenger for some kind of information that you need to receive at this moment. But at the end of the day, it is your own intuition that is the compass of your soul. So always keep that in mind. Not all of these numbers may resonate with you. Some of them may be intended for someone else. I have been seeing 333 a lot lately. Have you been seeing this number too? I saw it so much that I started digging into what this means. This is a number of the ascended masters, meaning not only are you connecting with your own unique ascended masters who are guiding you and assisting you through your life, but you are becoming one yourself. In fact, I just saw the image of someone listening to me say that and doubting, thinking, no, I'm not some kind of ascended master or guru or whatever, but you are. That seed of greatness is within you, and I know you can feel it because it's part of what drew you to this video to begin with. You are coming into your own, even if it doesn't yet look that way on the surface. And what I mean by that is this 333 is telling you that you are truly beginning to step into your power energetically. You may not be seeing the manifestations yet, but they are coming. If this number is connecting to you in love, consider this a kind of confirmation about your own manifestations, whether it's within love or finances or career. Something you've been wanting for a long time, that you've been working towards, that you've been shifting your energy about, is now coming to fruition, and you are being asked to trust that it is unfolding, that you are being guided, and that you are this limitless being full of power and potential that you feel yourself becoming. The next number we are going to discuss is the number 47. I know this is a seemingly very odd and a random angel number, but personally I've been seeing this number a lot. And then I saw one of you beautiful souls in the comments left me a comment, and to my surprise, you said you had been seeing the number 47 too. So I'm assuming that there is some collective significance to this number, and that a message needs to be shared to you about this. This is a celebratory number, a sign of deep spiritual progress and inner healing. I feel that if you are seeing this number, you find yourself oscillating back and forth, thinking, I'm making progress, wait, no, I'm backsliding. You feel as though you're healing, and then all of a sudden you feel like you're being pulled back. But this number is reaffirming to you, no, this is a time of celebration. You can trust in your progress, in your own healing, in your balancing, in your growth. If you're a twin flame specifically listening to this, or you resonate with the concept of twin flames, and you have been working toward your own inner healing and growth, but you feel as though you've been backsliding, this number 47 may be being sent to you at this time to remind you that you can celebrate. You can celebrate your growth, your healing, your progress, reminding you that in life, there is no finish line. In the terms of the twin flame connection, we often perceive this metaphorical finish line as being reunion, this physical reunion. But this number 47, is meant to guide you into your own inner peace during your healing progress, to understand that healing isn't linear. There are going to be days of immense growth, and then there are going to be days where you feel yourself backsliding, and you sometimes may even wonder if you're all the way back at square one, but you're not. You can celebrate during this process, during your continued progress, trusting the path will continue to unfold before you. The next number we need to talk about is the number 777, this triple digit 7 number. I resonate a lot with the number 7 and also the number 11. These numbers seem to follow me around in various combinations everywhere I go, so let me know if that connects with you too. This number is meant to tell you that you are on the right path. It's a very solid, clear, bold message. This number personally is sent to me normally when I'm feeling in a state of doubt or anxiety, when I feel a little bit shaky, a little bit unsure. This is a stabilizing number, a number of stability, inner core stability, even as the external circumstances may appear to be chaotic. The next number I want to talk about is the number 1212. This number is a sign of the energies having shifted, either in terms of love or abundance or some kind of success in your life. It's a number that comes when you are about to receive a huge kind of what we would consider material or physical blessing, a manifestation. But right before it's come in, sometimes you will see this number 1212. So this may come to you before your twin flame reaches out, if you are a twin flame, or before you reach reunion with them. This may come before you have some major breakthrough in business or finance. This comes to remind you to keep your thoughts in a positive place and to continue shifting and balancing your energy within you, because if you maintain this positive headspace, you are now perfectly energetically aligned with this material goal, with this evidence, and it's going to show up for you very soon. The next number I have listed here that I see so much these days is the number 1919. Many of us collectively are experiencing the ending of a cycle. When I say collectively, of course I don't mean that we are all experiencing the concrete steps of this ending and a new beginning at exactly the same time. Usually with collective shifts in planetary consciousness, there is this kind of general time frame during which these shifts take place. And within that, we're each on our own individual healing and growing and evolving journeys. I find that many of us, myself included, are ending an old cycle. A cycle that began to feel very stale to us, that we felt very stuck within, that seemed to pull us back in, around and around again. I just saw this tornado in my mind. You may have felt like you were Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz, being swept up into this tornado, this cycle that went around and around and around and made you feel crazy. But following this kind of metaphor, you are being led into this beautiful, mystical new land. Just like Dorothy was swept up into Oz, you are being led into this beautiful, mystical life that will look so different and so much more brilliant from your current reality. It will literally seem like a fever dream. Now, you listening to this, I get the feeling that many of you are in different energetic places with this. Some of you are still in that chaos of the cycle. It feels never ending. And what I need you to know is that although things feel very chaotic and cyclical right now, this cycle is actually ending, even if it feels like at times it's ramping up, moving faster. Sometimes this is because as a cycle is ending, we can begin to feel even more stuck in it than we were before, because we are now coming up against our own subconscious blockages, our own walls within our energy in order to finally break them down. But when the ego feels these walls that protect it beginning to come down, it fights back even harder. It intensifies our cycles that we feel stuck in and causes us to feel even more stuck right before we are about to have a major breakthrough in our life. So know that 1919 is telling you that wherever you're at with these cycles, something old is ending. It is stale, it is outdated. I saw a very dusty old library with books that hadn't been touched and no longer interested you. You don't have to read those old books. You don't have to tell yourself those old stories of your life anymore. There is something brand new for you that you're going to be effortlessly swept into. I saw the ocean sweeping you out to sea. You're going to be swept out naturally into this success, into this happiness, into this new cycle of your life. And finally, the last number I want to talk about is the number 111. This is a very powerful manifestation number. It's a sign that whatever you have been trying to attract into your life using your thoughts, your energy, your intentions, these intentions are manifesting, not just in the future, but they're actually beginning to manifest this very moment around you. If you see this number, usually you can directly correlate it to something that is basically instantly manifesting into your life that very moment simultaneously. Now, I do need to say that, remember, there is always a time lag between shifting the energy and seeing the physical evidence of manifestation. The most important key to manifesting anything, whether it's abundance, love, connection, fulfillment, or a specific material goal, the greatest pitfall people run into is the energy shifts. They are a manifestation master. They are in perfect energetic alignment with that goal. But because there is this time lag within this buffer of time between shifting the energy, doing the healing work, and seeing the results, they get swept back into cycles of negative thinking which counteract all of their positive intentions and energy and cause this thing to be held apart from them. So if you're seeing the number 111, this is not only reminding you that everything you have desired is already manifesting around you, but it's also reminding you of the time lag that occurs between shifting the energy and seeing the results. It's reminding you of the importance to guard your thoughts, guard your subconscious mind, remain in a positive headspace, keep your thoughts on your goal, on your true, pure intention, and it will happen for you. And I just feel guided to add that when it happens, it will feel and be even better than you ever imagined it to be. And I'm saying that because I sense that someone listening feels as though they aren't able to trust this vision. They have this vision, and maybe you're starting to see the beginning pieces of it coming together, but then there's this voice inside of you saying, but what if when I get it, I can't keep it, or it's not as good as I think it's going to be? Spirit is telling you to release these doubtful thoughts, that there is no need for them. Because not only will it be every bit as brilliant as you envision it to be, it will be even more magnificent. I hope this video resonated with you, and if it did, please leave me a comment and let me know which of these angel numbers you've been seeing in your life recently. If I did resonate with you, please subscribe to this channel, join our community of like-minded, conscious, creative beings here on YouTube. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll talk to you again in the next podcast.